And this is the cold steel AK-47. It's a standard model. They also make a mini, and this is the second generation. Now I'm putting this out there for a friend of mine on YouTube. His name, or he goes by TheLockkk. Description is, or link is in the description below. He's running a contest, so I thought I'd enter. He entered mine, so I thought I'd be kind and enter back for him. Show some support. Now I chose this knife for one reason. See how well we can get focus in there. That's a, I'm not sure the technical term, but basically it's a pocket catch. So when you, I'll show how it works. When you open the knife, you can use that and it'll snag and deploy it really fast. So I consider this a defensive blade. While there's not as much reach as most of them out there, I think the pocket catch makes up for an quick deployment. Now I also really like the ergonomics of the handle. See how my fingers are going to wrap around, and then right here kind of got that groove in your palm as a groove in the handle, so the ergonomics are outstanding for this knife. And there's really no traction plan on the top. There's some cosmetic notches. I guess you can consider that jimping, but I think it's more just for looks. And you can't really do much other than add skateboard tape, which I'm not going to do because I think the grip alone is good enough to keep your hand locked in there. You've got a pommel on the bottom, so you can use non-lethal or just pain-inflicting hits like that. You don't have to use the blade. And it's a very nice drop point. I believe it's AUS 8 steel. Nice coating on that. See if I can get it. We'll do a close-up for you. My camera will, I need to keep it steady so it'll focus. It's a very large knife. It's hard. I'll show some comparisons here in just a second. Well, here. And one thing with the pocket clip, I haven't done a review because I want to modify it. Nothing Fancy's done something I want to do similar. You can either sand it, or he used JB weld and then painted it black, which I haven't decided what I want to do. But this, because this is so extremely textured, it grabs. This pocket clip is extremely rigid and very tough. So it's almost impossible to get anything, pull that out of your pocket if you actually manage to get it on in the first place. So I'm going to work on that. But overall impressions are awesome, simply because the lockup is solid with I think it's called the triad lock, but they've got a stop pin basically in there that takes some of the force to the frame. And the only complaint I have is when I first got this, and I still have a little bit of that. Where is it? Basically inside where the lock back is painted or coated, and you'd see it's shiny on the blade. And what happened is, right where the catch is, there was paint, but it wore off, and then that paint got jammed in there. I think that's what's going on. And it went. I tried and tried, wasn't able to depress it and close the blade up. But it's gotten much better now since I've handled it several times, and I think it's good to go. So I think a very minor point. Oh, there it is. Right there, you can see where it's shiny. That used to be black paint. So once that's worn down, you're good to go. One more thing, it has a reversible pocket clip. Tip up only, but I think that's the best way to carry this knife. So let's go ahead. I'll show you a quick comparison, since probably fairly popular. This is the Spyderco Endura 4 and Spyderco Delica 4. Line them up this way first, and blade length. So again, even that knife has a larger blade on it, or longer blade, I'm sorry. So as far as reach goes, it's on the minimal side for a defensive blade, but I think deployment wins it out, hands down. Forget if I said that before, I'm sorry. Alright, let's go ahead and take a look at how it deploys. Stick with me. Okay, these are the most flimsy pants I could find. These are my hiking pants. They're basically nylon and polyester. So very lightweight, very flimsy. So it's going to be hard to deploy on this kind of pants, but I want to show it can be done. Now, there's about, I don't know, 3/4 to an inch of exposed handle, which I think in a defensive blade is good because you can go ahead and kind of grab it before you even try to pull it out. You're not trying to pinch it or anything like that. So grab it, Pull it out, and you see it's snagging on my pocket because there's nothing else holding it down. So that's why I need to work on the pocket clip and making it a little more smooth. But once you have it in your hand, you're going to snag that pocket clip right on the edge of your pocket catch. Pull it right out. You're good to go. We'll do that one more time because it's pretty, I'll do it slower this time. So as you're pulling, I'll see if I can zoom in a little bit too. Here we have the zoomed in view. I'm going to try to do as best I can. It's going to snag, and you see it's starting to catch there, and as you pull it out, when you do it faster, you saw it come straight out, and it'll lock up. You don't have to move your hand much after that, and you're good to go. Alright, go ahead and check out TheLockk's channel. This is my entry for him. Appreciate you taking a look at him, and so there you have a quick overview of the Cold Steel AK-47. Price point anywhere from about $60 to $80, I'd say would be fair. I'm not sure what the MSRP is. It's usually them and SOG are pretty well known for having, I wouldn't say outrageous, but very high MSRPs. I don't think you ever want to pay their true price. So you can always find a better deal. So there you are. Thanks for watching. This is Dash with the One Idea Head channel signing off. Peace.